hello there, and happy Groundhog Day from the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological spiritual forecast and guidance going from today through Saturday, February the 8th. This week's video is entitled Love and Abundance, and that is because we have a major energy shift. We have Venus moving into Aries on Monday, and we have lots of nice Jupiter and Gemini connections with Taurus and with Aquarius. So it is a great week to get our love and our abundance on. But there are a few pieces of advice. So we're going to start with love first. Love moves into Aries on Monday. We're talking passion. We're talking excitement. We're talking adventure. We're also talking flash in a pan, in the pan. So if we find ourselves attracted to another this week and we're all excited, oh my God, and it was a great date and maybe great sex and holy moly, this is it, and then they ghost you, that is the energy we're talking about. So love may be there, but we need to stay grounded. We need to stay in reality of whether this new relationship is actually viable or not. And the first thing, even before the relationship with another, Venus is all about loving ourselves. We cannot love anyone else until we love ourselves first. And this week, we're going to have lots of opportunity and lots of challenges to help us really get down to who we truly are, get to embracing and expressing who we truly are with confidence and with the love that we have for ourselves. If we don't love ourselves fully, we cannot love anyone else. So this week, pay attention to that. I'm going to go right into abundance now, because abundance plays a part in taking care of self and loving ourselves. We have lots of abundant energy this week. We have Taurus, we have Jupiter and Gemini making some great connections, like I said previously. But I want us to really concentrate and focus on what is abundance to me. What is it? Is it that $3 million condo on the beach? Is it living with the celebrities out in California? What is abundance to me? Because that's not really what abundance is. Having the most money, the most status, the most power. That isn't abundance. Abundance is allowing the universe to bring us everything we can possibly imagine to be happy. And so while we might look at these beautiful mansions and say, I would be happy if I lived in that beautiful mansion. No, you have to be happy with yourself first. This is where it starts, within. We have to embrace ourselves. And many of us are not right now. It's obvious as the outer world is reflecting who we are. And we are unworthy, we are fearful, and we are lacking. When we come from that, we block the channel of abundance. We're telling the universe, I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough to receive anything I want. I'm afraid. What happens if this happens or that happens, or I just don't have enough? Everyone has more money than me. You put that out there and the universe will pick that up. It doesn't know that you don't mean that and that it's a negative. It's just you're putting it out there, so the universe is like, oh, he's unworthy. We'll give him more of that. Oh, they're lacking. He's talking about not having enough. Well, we'll give him more lack. So watch it. Be very objective and conscious this week of our self-talk, and make sure every time that we think something negative about ourselves, that we switch that script quickly and change it into something that we're grateful for. If we do that, and I don't care what we're grateful for. I don't care if we're grateful for getting out of bed this morning. I don't care if we're grateful that it didn't rain today. Whatever it is, be grateful for something. And if we do that on a consistent basis, we will find our lives becoming more aligned with who we truly are and our work. So that is our challenge this week, is to be really step into who we truly are. We got a lot of Aquarian energy. So we know, we kind of know who we truly are this week. We have a feeling for it. But boy, we have a lot of fear of stepping into ourselves too, because what's everybody going to think? And oh God, people are going to think I'm weird. Again, we put the focus on the outside instead of right here. And each one of us was created for a specific purpose, especially at this time on planet Earth, as we have a 2,500 year cycle shift from the Piscean to the Aquarian age. We are welcoming the Aquarian age as we speak. The Aquarian age will start with a revolution. So the revolution's going to start right here when we learn that we are worthy, that abundance is our divine right. Loving ourselves is all we need to do, and express it, and we will feel so much more fulfilled and so much more happy just being who we truly are. Now, we have the Venus in Aries, so be watching out for those flash in a plan relationships. Don't be led by our emotions entirely. Make sure that we come back and ground ourselves and say, is this really what I think it is, or is it a delusional illusion? Is she going to be gone? Is he going to be gone tomorrow? So make sure we do that this week, and let's really think about abundance. It's not just about stuff. It's not just about money. It's about taking care of ourselves. It's making sure we give ourselves enough time to reset, to recharge our batteries, to take a time out, that we have our home as a safe, secure, comfortable place. This is also abundance. It's not having the most money or the most status or power in the world, unless that's what you're meant to have. So anyway, that is it. We've got Saturday date night, and unfortunately, it's got some challenges too. Good luck. We've got some inconjuncts, and we've got some hurt feelings. We've got some, Chiron energy. Chiron's moving through all week, and Chiron in Aries is all about our wounds, our unresolved traumas. So while we are working on loving ourselves this week, we're going to have the challenge of someone really pushing our buttons, poking the bear to really have us question our true authentic self. Do I really want to do this? So be aware of that, and have the confidence in ourselves to go forward with who we truly are, regardless of what the outer world is bringing us. On Saturday, back to Saturday, well, we are going to get the Band-Aids ripped off some unresolved traumas, either us or a partner or friends and family. Somebody is. And we're going to have to, again, we can go take the higher road. We can be objective. We can be honoring. We can be sensitive to the other. We know what's going on. People are projecting their unresolved shit onto us, or we might be doing that to them. So let's really be conscious, and let's rise above it. Allow the partner, our family, friends, whoever, to have their say and be able to address it from a loving, honoring way. And then we might be able to go out Saturday night. I don't know. We could crash and burn too. It's pretty, yeah. If we don't rise above it, if we don't handle Saturday objectively, we could all crash and burn. So no date night. So try to remember that on Saturday, just to step back and be honoring and sensitive without compromising who we are. Okay, so great week ahead. We're going to continue to have our true, authentic self revealed to us so we can embrace and express ourselves. Remember, love is in the air, but if we don't love ourselves first, we're going to be out there reaching for this and that love, and they love me. We're looking out there for someone to fulfill us, to make us whole, and that is not how it works. You have to start with being whole, and then we can give ourselves to others. And that's what we're working on this week, making ourselves whole so we can love others fully. All right, let's get started like we always do by becoming balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves. We'll take our 3 deep cleansing breaths, and then we'll say our Sun in Aquarius affirmation. Let's take our first deep cleansing breath. Let's take it now. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity, all the toxicity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, flowing away to wherever it came from. And I hope it wasn't us, because we're going to get bit in the butt if we do. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we'll say our Sun in Aquarius affirmation. My work reflects my true, authentic self and is a contribution to the good of the whole. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in the space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. But I want us, each of us, to stay in this space for at least 5 minutes daily this week, so that we can move into each day objectively, sensitively, and honoring of others, but not compromising ourselves. So let's say the affirmation together. My work is a reflection of my true, authentic self and contributes to the good of the whole. Good work. And is that not the mantra for the whole week, isn't it? I mean, it is Aquarius. We are all trying to come into who we truly are and accept it and embrace it and express it, because each one of us is needed for a particular purpose during this major energy transition. I'm losing my words. Okay, so come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my daily inspirational messages and my weird, quirky, thought-provoking, and beautiful memes. Remember the message of the Soul Sister channel, because it is imperative that we learn, because the outer world is not on the same page. We are responsible for our own realities, consciously or not. So if we become conscious, we can actually create the life we want and not be batted about by unworthiness, fear, and lack, which is running rampant in our world today. So let's start right here with loving ourselves. As we love ourselves, we can actually begin to heal and change the world. It really is, that's true and guaranteed. So let's start right here. Have a wonderful week. Remember to learn to love ourselves. Remember to really take a look at what abundance is for us. And are we denying ourselves abundance because of our unworthiness, fear, and lack? Are we? And also, remember, if we get our buttons pushed, or we somebody really comes at us, it's our opportunity to heal that unresolved trauma and learn and grow and let it become our power. So, lots of work ahead, but it's great stuff. And we're going to be a lot further along in our happiness and fulfillment at the end of the week if we do the work. Take care and have a very productive week. Namaste.